Now to the ongoing reaction, both positive and negative, to President Obama's decision to normalize diplomatic relations with Cuba. At his pre-holiday news conference, Mr. Obama discussed his phone call this week with Cuban President Raul Castro. The president says that sooner or later, change will come to Cuba.
I think it'll happen in fits and starts. But through engagement, we have a better chance of bringing about change than we would have otherwise.
The Cuban people remain pleased with the decision. CBS News anchor Scott Pelley reports from Havana.
We were curious about the first generation of Cubans who will live in this new relationship. So we went to the National University of the Arts and talked to some students who are studying this week with the Chicago Jazz Philharmonic. Ernesto, what was the first thing you thought of when you heard the news?
For me, the first feeling was a big happiness. A really big happiness, and I think, well, this is our time.
Wendy, what was the first thing you thought?
This is a great opportunity to get together, to learn about these cultures, to learn about the people, and I hope that relationships keep growing with the time.
Ernesto, how do you imagine your life will be different than that of your parents?
I don't imagine. I'm sure that it will be different. We can get a better instrument. We can get computers, internet for the communication.
You'd like to be online?
Yes. Yes.
The world is going to be a bigger place?
Yes.
For you?
For us, as is another perspective.
When the blockade finish, I think we will be more close to the freedom that you always are talking about your country and the freedom that we want to make.
Despite all that enthusiasm, the relationship will change slowly. Only Congress can lift that trade embargo. But for most Cubans that we talked to this week, it seemed enough to know that the future will not be the past. Scott Pelley, CBS News, Havana.